Hello and welcome to ETV, Entertainment Television everywhere in the Treasure Valley. I'm your host, Brad Rowan, and this week it is Fair Week. But before we get on to the fair, it's time to find out about all the live events that are going on this week. And joining me is Amy Atkins from the Boise Weekly. Pleasure to see you again.
So good to be here. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, it's good to see you. Well, what have we got in store for us?
So much, as usual, is going on. You know I wouldn't come in empty-handed. This weekend is the Idaho Down Jam State Festival. It takes place at Brundage Mountain Resort in McCall. It's $15 for one day and $25 for the whole weekend, and there is a ton of really great music. Joseph Israel, Locals Equalize, as well as Voice of Reason, Jonathan Warren and the Billy Goats, Gizzard Stone, who are definitely a band to keep an eye out for, and many more. Big LED light show. This thing promises to be a lot of fun.
Nice, all up at Brundage.
All up at Brundage.
Very cool.
It'll be beautiful up there. This weekend also kicks off Boise Navy Week, runs the 20th through the 29th, and Boise was one of just 19 cities that were selected to host a Navy Week. Governor Otter will present a Navy Week proclamation at the Capitol on Friday, and on Saturday, August 28th, actually, the Navy's Leapfrogs parachute team will perform at the Warhawk Air Museum in Nampa. They jump out of aircrafts, and I guess it's really spectacular. So that should be really cool.
Definitely something to look forward to.
Yeah. On Saturday is the big Tour de Fat celebration at Ann Morrison Park. It's a New Belgium Beer's celebration of their Fat Tire beer and all things bike. Kicks off at 9 a.m., runs till about 6 p.m. There's a big bike parade that goes through the whole city. And as someone once told me, it's an opportunity. It's about the one time a year that you can probably see everybody in this city that you know.
You know, if you got bikes and beer, you just can't go wrong.
Exactly. What a way to spend a summer Saturday.
Perfect.
And then on Saturday night, the adults can spend an evening of comedy with Doug Benson, really funny stand-up comic, probably best known for, well, for a few things. He did the Marijuana Logs off-Broadway. He did a documentary, Super High Me, and he was also one of the talking head on VH1's Best Week Ever.
Yeah, that's the part of Doug I like.
Yeah, really funny guy. Shows at 9:30, and that's at the Knitting Factory, and tickets are $15 to $21, and that should be a lot of fun.
That's just a hoot waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then I just have a little bit of shameless self-promotion, if you would please.
Oh, sure.
Best of Boise voting is now taking place for our annual Best of Boise issues. I think voting ends August 29th. Just go to boiseweekly.com. I think you have to answer at least 20 questions for your votes to count, but it's easy. Really easy to pick all of your favorite things about Boise.
It's a little 2-minute click the box thing.
Right. And then our first ever annual manual will come out next week. And it is pretty much what it's the description's right there in the title. It's a year's worth of everything you would need to know about Boise, especially like for visitors, people coming in, pick this up, and anything you need to know, where to eat, what to do, is all going to be in there.
And just throw it on your coffee table and access it all year round.
Yep, leave it there all year. And then last but absolutely not least, on August 28th, we are throwing our first ever block party, the Big La Boise. We're going to shut off the block. We will have 40 or 50 craft vendors. There will be food vendors. There will be live music. There's a Bloody Mary contest finals.
Nice.
And a raffle to give away a really gorgeous little Vespa scooter.
That sounds awesome.
I know, I can't wait.
Well, we'll definitely check it out. Amy, thanks again for getting us up to speed with all the live events that are coming up this week.
Thanks for having me.
Sure.